Just working on camera placement here. I think I need to put it up a little bit. So, rising up out of bed this morning and just experiencing. I was supposed to have a reading with my angels and they postponed the call. And so I thought, well, I'm just going to do a reading for myself. And as I was doing this reading for myself, I realized, oh, this is a reading that I think can apply to a lot of us. So I thought, well, I'll just make a live. And our neighbors said, well, I'll just turn on our power tools. So I think I'll go inside. So it's been a deep dive since July 4th, July 5th. And it feels like we're coming up for air now. It feels like there's a certain level coming up for air that's happening now. Just going to do this inside because our neighbors are making a lot of racket. Hi, Deborah. How are you? I'm going to bring down my selfie stick. Okay. So this has been a really deep dive. We actually had a descending matrix portal open. In a simple way to say that is a lot of fears, a lot of patterns coming up around separation consciousness, abandonment, you name it. Any possible trauma pattern really, really coming up since July 4th. It's kind of been a watershed clearing. Do you remember that they talked about No Child Left Behind, right? That program. I think it was during Bush's administration or something. No child left behind, right? Well, this is like no soul piece left behind, right? This portal opened so that Divine Cosmic Mother could help us cleanse out all of this illusion of separation, right? All these traumas we're holding in place, certain parts of us being bonded to these ways of identity, bonded to fear as our survival, bonded to pain as our survival, because it's what we knew. And in order to make these beautiful movements forward into ascension, into this love-based reality, we have to find the parts of us that are clinging for dear life to the death matrix. I'll just call it the death matrix. They're clinging for dear life to the pain matrix. And so we have to go into those places and pull their arms off and say, hey, time to come into the light. You can come out, Denise. I'm just pointing at myself. Time to come into the light. That's what, and you can't come into the light if you have a whole bunch of soul pieces that are saying, I have to have this pain for my survival. I have to have this fear for my survival. That's the weirdest one, right? It's like we can be in massive panic, but there's part of us that's home. Maybe our mother, when she was pregnant with us, had tons of fear. Maybe in past lives, that fear was what bonded us to the dark mother. So this is literally the survival of part of us. So we have to go into those places and pull those parts, that are hanging on, and they're afraid they'll die if they let that stuff go. And so it creates this amazing thing. It's like in our consciousness, we want to be happy, right? Everybody wants to be happy. But if you have parts of you that are totally wanting to be miserable because that's what they know for survival, then they're going to block that happiness. So anyway, so this is, kind of a roundabout way of saying that, well, I'll just use me. Since July 4th, I have been in the underworld clearing so much pain and so much trauma. It's been the focus of everything. I thought I was going to go to this festival and, have all these higher emotions and higher spiritual connections. And basically I was told, no, you're going down. You're going down for the parts of you that need to be healed. And so it's been all about healing. And today I woke up and I was just really sad. I was like, I'm tired of being in this muck, in this really deep, thick muck. I can't even remember what my dreams are anymore of the higher, because I've been down in this for so long. And so today I was told, okay, now you can go up. Now you can go into those higher bodies and you can bring the body brain with you. You can bring the lower first, second, and third chakras up with you now. But before, you were abandoning them when you went into these higher emotions, these higher dreams, these higher inspired things. because that body brain was like, we're not going. So I had to go into the underworld to pick up the body brain, bring it with us. And now we can bring the higher aspects, the higher dreams. And when I say body brain, I'm really talking about those first 3 chakras, right? It's our very much where our first, second, and third dimensional matrix is the personality matrix. And in the peak states work, the first, second, and third dimension is the body brain. It's really the body brain of the sperm, the egg, the conceived being. We all have a body brain. We have a heart brain. We have a solar plexus brain. We have a mind brain. We have a Buddha mind brain. And we have a placenta brain and a sperm tail brain. All those brains have to be on board with the divine blueprint, or there's going to be a ruckus in the house. There's going to be a fight. So no brain left behind, right? No soul aspects left behind. We're bringing them all up. And so today I just went out and I was able to sing my songs again. The songs that come from the soul matrix, the avatar matrix, that come from these higher levels. And I was able to bring the body matrix up with me. And it was starting to come with me for the first time in my life. Those lower levels were going, maybe we can trust the light. Maybe we can, right? Because there's so much trauma clearing has happened now that it's like, okay, it's time to bring you guys up and fly with me. Come fly with me. Come fly with me, Conchita. I remember in the movie Inside Out, there was that character who said, come fly with me, Conchita. So anyway, how are you doing, Deborah? I never made it up to Port Townsend. The healing has been, boom, underworld. That's it. And COVID's been a great gift to me because every time it hits me, it tells me you got to go back for more of the body brain. You can't go forward. COVID has been like literally the one that's been keeping me honest with clearing all aspects of myself. So I thank it so much. I got it just enough to be not contagious to anyone in my environment, but have it be like the policewoman at the door saying, no, you need to go back and heal. You're not going to go out and dance at that festival and try to seek nourishment outside yourself when big portions of you are trapped in a fear-based matrix. No, you're going to go back for all of them. And that's what COVID has done for me again and again and again. I'm just ready to fly out the door and go towards all the positivity. And COVID says, no, you go back to bed and you find your traumas. I'll help you. So it's been such an ally for me. It's been amazing. Anyway, so I guess I just wanted to make that live for me, for you, for everyone. If anyone's feeling like, oh my God, when does the trauma clearing end? Like, how much more do we have to do? The nice thing is at a certain point, you get to bring it all with you. You don't just have to go down there and keep cleansing and keep roto-rootering and keep plunging. You actually can pick up the toilet and say, guess what? You're actually a throne. And then the toilet turns into a throne. Thank God you get to the critical mass. And I guess today I was told, time to take the toilet flying. It's time to take the toilet flying. You've cleansed it enough. You've healed it enough. It's your ascension vehicle. Let's fly. Let's poop and fly at the same time, right? That's where we're going. All bodies are part of this great, amazing reclamation. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. So I hope that serves something for people. We have this descending portal is still open. So people are still doing a lot of trauma clearing in here. And we're going to close this thing pretty soon. So make sure you take advantage of it. Do all your work before it closes. Bring all yourselves on board. And then we'll all go flying. Okay, ciao for now. Bye.